I have some really bad news. I might be quitting YouTube, and a lot of people who want to become YouTubers or who are just starting out might quit too. YouTube just changed their policies to get paid money. It used to be if you want to get paid money, you have to join the partner program. First, you have to get 1,000 subscribers, and then you have to hit one time in your life. You have to get 10 million short views in 90 days, or in 1 year, you can try to get 4,000 watch hours on your videos. And once you hit one of those requirements, bam, you get paid money on videos, you get paid money on shorts. Now it's a million times harder. The first thing they did is they doubled the requirements. You need to hit 20 million short views in 90 days, or you need to hit, in 1 year, you have to hit 8,000 watch hours, okay? Hitting either of those is not realistic for small creators or people starting out. So it's gonna take way longer for you to get monetized. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just where it starts. It gets a million times worse from there. First, if you get a certain amount of short views, then you can get monetized for shorts, but only for shorts. If you get enough watch hours on your long form videos, you get monetized for long form videos, not shorts. It gets worse from there. Even if you hit the absurd requirements to get monetized on YouTube Shorts, you don't just have to hit those absurd requirements once. You need to keep hitting those every 90 days. And if you just don't get lucky and you don't hit those absurd amount of views one time in 90 days, then YouTube doesn't pay you. Now, as someone who spends a lot of his time making videos but doesn't get paid anything at all, here's how YouTube would have affected my life before they made these changes. First of all, in a few years when I'm in high school, I'll start getting paid money from YouTube. And in a few years when I'm in college, or about in college age, at about that time of maybe like second year of college, at that point, YouTube would be starting to pay me about the same amount as like a low-paying job. So I might have to get a day job at some point, but it won't be much of a deal because it'll only probably be for a year before I start making enough money to not do a day job. But here's how it'll be after these changes. One, it's probably not going to be like, there's no time in the next 5 years where I might even get monetized on shorts at all, so I might completely stop making shorts content so I can spend more time on long form videos, which is not an idea I like, but I might have to do that so I can focus on long form videos, the only thing I might possibly get monetized on. When I'm about in college age, I might, late college age, I might finally start getting monetized on long form videos. And it'll only be paying me $100 a month at first. And after that, it'll slowly go up. So I might be, at the time when everyone else would be having a good paying job, they might have graduated college, got a good paying job, I will be getting small amounts of money from making YouTube, and I'll have to get a job at the same time, which will make me spend less time on YouTube, so I get even less money off of YouTube. A lot less off of YouTube. And I don't know, the YouTube life is just not going to be realistic for me, and I don't know, I used to think if I just keep making videos, I keep putting in the effort, spending an absurd amount of time scripting videos, making video ideas, video editing, spending so much time doing that all day, eventually in a few years it'll pay off and I'll get good money from it. Now, YouTube's starting to seem like a waste of time. There's no reality where I'll end up making a good amount of money off of YouTube compared to other jobs. So now this is just an extra hobby that I spend a lot of my time on, and I'm starting to think it would make way more sense if I just quit. Because I'll never make a good amount of YouTube, and starting off creators might not either. People who want to start off YouTube right now might not ever make good amounts of money off of YouTube. So now this went from being something that will be a career if I work hard enough to being something I do for fun and it's just a waste of time. I don't even know what to do. I don't even want to post this because when YouTube sees your videos don't do as good as normal, they make your future videos do even worse because they think you're like falling off or something. I don't even know. Also, if you're seeing this video, I'm currently in Europe, so I won't be able to reply to comments right away. I'll probably reply to comments in like 4 days or something after you've seen this. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. And the worst part of all is YouTube did a sort of like podcast where they talked about why this is like necessary for YouTube to do this, but they completely avoided the point that they're just paying YouTubers less money so they get more money themselves. How money on YouTube works is if a video gets ads, YouTube makes money and they give you some money. But now it's very hard for people to get monetized, but ads still pop up on their videos. So YouTube's still getting money, but you're getting way less, maybe even nothing at all. And in the podcast, YouTube didn't even mention it. They just avoided the point that they're doing it all for money and don't care about how it affects people. Because they really just want less money for, people like us and more money for the rich. And I don't know what to think of this. YouTube has literally just ruined a lot of careers just so they can get more money for themselves. I don't know what to think.